What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel for part 2 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Pepper Legacy. Right now, Obi is texting Liberty, asking if maybe later she would like to meet up for a drink over at the Blue Velvet. But today, Obi is kind of focusing on getting rid of those negative traits that he possesses, those negative qualities, like, I don't know, kind of being lazy and a little bit of a slob. Actually, something that happened in the first episode that I forgot to tell you is that Mr. Obi here is starting to develop a sedentary lifestyle, which we don't want. Sims who live a sedentary lifestyle favor relaxing and lounging in all its forms and prefer to avoid exerting themselves to acquire or maintain this lifestyle. Pursue low energy activities that allow a Sim to relax, sit, and lounge around or join a low energy career. You see, the old Obi would have been completely okay with that, but this new and improved Obs is definitely here to push the limits and try to become a better man. Let's sweat. What a rush. The boost of adrenaline is making Obi feel amazing. Should he firmly embrace with his astonishingly sculpted arms that he likes fitness? What a crazy coincidence that we were just speaking on how he is trying to challenge himself as an individual, and look at that. He actually discovered he liked fitness. Wow. Okay, so we are getting extremely tired, excruciatingly fatigued. I'm gonna have Obi get off the treadmill because, you know, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Now, I didn't mention this, but I wanted to. We actually changed the lifespan, or I changed the lifespan to short, just so that we could kind of get a little more action in this LP. Granted, that isn't going to give us as much time with Obi, but we still have, you know, his adulthood and his elderlyhood to still experience. So I think it'll be more than enough time. Right now, I'm trying to take advantage of the flower festival, and we're over here kind of pickpocketing the plants. The flower bunny has been very stingy with his eggs this year. We've only found 2, and I've had him pretty much hunt all over this entire lot, but he's having a good time. I love how cheerful he is. He's like embracing the moment, embracing the hunt, and like throwing his little hands in the air and like catching raindrops on his tongue. He's so cute and like childlike almost. I did notice he is getting a little hungry, so this would probably be a great time for us to invite Liberty over to the Blue Velvet so we can get, you know, some snacks and maybe even a couple drinks. I swear every outing we've had with Liberty, I started off with Obi eating or drinking or just sitting alone for some reason. I don't know what's going on with Liberty, but she's like upstairs throwing up in the bathroom. She isn't pregnant, but she's feeling really sick and nauseous. So Obi just went and like got a bowl of chips. He also ordered a cream cola, or what did he order? An EAPA for the both of them. Also, we got a notification on our phone that today is the romance festival, and this is something he has been dying to attend. So if she doesn't feel that good, I'm not going to push it too hard, but I do want to spend a little bit of time with her. Is everything okay, Liberty? You seem kind of out of it. She's like, yeah, Obi, I think I ate something that spoiled at work today for lunch. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so like, and she's going back to the bathroom again. I don't know what else to do at this point. I'm going to disband the group. I kind of want to say goodbye to her at least, you know, because I don't know. She's just, there's something wrong with her. I've never had a Sim throw up this many times, but every single second, y'all. She's been in the bathroom like 3 to 4 times since we've been on this outing. And I know it's not him. Like, I don't believe it to be him or anything, but at the same time, like, what the heck is going on? Like, I feel really bad ending our little outing here, but she completely and utterly understands. And she's actually very grateful, if anything, that Obi is such an understanding guy. He's like, hey, I'll talk to you later. Call me. I hope you feel better. And she's like, oh, thank you so much, Obi. You're so sweet. She called me sweet. Wow. Obi thinks to himself, if I had a simolean for every time a girl called me sweet, I wouldn't be in a situation where I'm dirt broke. Anyways, he's hoping that she genuinely isn't feeling well and didn't just want to have an excuse to get out of their little get together. But you know, Obi, he doubts himself a lot. He doesn't realize he is the cat's meow. He is a whole catcher's mitt and a half. But we do need to go to the bathroom before we end up in a similar situation as Liberty, for sure. There are a lot of Sims here, by the way. None that I find to be single, unfortunately, but we're still going to look around and just see who is available. Greta's a teen, so that's obviously off limits. Brenda Osborne is an adult. You know, it's the midriff for me. She's cute and pretty, but I also think she's like actually married. So I don't know what we're gonna do at the romance festival that I keep calling the love festival, but Obi is destined to have a good time. We're here now, we're committed, we're gonna have our drinks. We're also gonna go over to the the love guru. He's over here, and we are going to request, okay, the sim guru's wisdom, and we're also going to ask about our romantic destiny. To love or not to love? That is the question. Obi asked the love guru, was that his final opinion? And then he turns around and says, your true love is closer to you than you think. So I'm so confused by everything right now. Obi is just going to try to make the very best of the situation. I kind of want him to haggle with the vendor to see maybe if he could purchase a little festival t-shirt. Obi looks absolutely precious in this t-shirt. I don't know if that was the look that he's going for, but he looks super duper cute. I do want him to take a selfie so that he can remember this night of fun where he came to the romance festival by himself just to get a few answers, and some answers he got indeed. I absolutely think that the love guru is right. His true love is a lot closer than he probably even could visualize. Now, since we're here and we aren't really going to obviously make a connection, I do want to make some simoleans. So let's go and harvest all of these plants. Maybe we could even bring them back home and plant a few so we can kind of keep the simoleans running. I think there's a bunch of stuff here that we can snag. Also, let's not forget that there are posters typically on the back of these little power boxes. So I'll make sure to do that. And for his whims, he really does want to kiss somebody. And you know, I wish I could keep that one for later, but obviously it's very influenced by his mood right now, which also is kind of wearing off too. So he'll come back down to planet Earth here in just a minute, but I don't know how many things we ended up snagging. Wow, we actually got quite the loot. And he is not a fan of the public bathrooms at all. The first episode, second episode, he just really doesn't like public bathrooms. He is a little pretentious. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He might not want to admit it, but he's a little picky. Is there anything else that we would like to do here? I kind of feel like we should also stay for the fireworks too. I mean, they're only 30 minutes away, but since he has been thinking about Liberty, a part of him wants to call her just to check up on her and see how she's feeling. So let's give her a little chat right now. I guess I should have called her when I was feeling romantic, because right now I'm just feeling uncomfortable. She says, what? I'm sleeping. Call later. All right there, Oscar the Grouch. Damn. I want whatever that guy is having. Good morning, you guys. Last night was definitely one to remember. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to help Obi while he's taking Moose out for a little bit of a jog. I wanted to help him kind of clean out his inventory a little bit, right? So we're going to sell some of his duplicate frogs. I know he's like a huge frog lover. Actually, if you've noticed, he likes creatures in general, like the small ones. It's really interesting, actually. We also have this poster that's worth 120 simoleans. And with the flowers, I'm going to sell the vast majority of them, but I think I'm going to keep 2 of the birds of paradise, and I'm also going to keep 2 of the roses, because I could totally see him being somebody who is like a romantic at heart, and roses could very well be a favorite of his. So we'll sell those, and that should take us to a grand total of 1,061 simoleans. Let's go and clean up this poop. We're gonna sell it for $1. I mean, you know you're really desperate, right? When you sell your dog's feces for $1. Okay, so I kind of want to drag out the house just a tidge, all right? I don't want to focus too much on making more space. I, if anything, want to make sure that all of our needs are being met. So if I can kind of create like a little area even where we have like a kitchen, that would be great. But because Obi is so big on like privacy, maybe adding in a little extra bathroom. Oh, we're supposed to keep this like trailer style. So actually it would be like this. Adding in a little bathroom right now is probably his biggest priority if I was him. So we're gonna throw in a little saucer light here. We should be able to pick up just enough materials, honestly, to make the rest of the bathroom. Now, the cheapest door that we can actually purchase that will fit the house will be the door of Dinge, and that's 60 simoleans. I'm totally okay with that because we have a lot of the bathroom stuff. Actually, all we need to do is just drag and drop it. Okay, so this is what we're working with. I did want to add in a counter and stuff, but unfortunately, funds-wise, we're kind of limited. So I grabbed a wastebasket instead, and I'm also thinking of picking up one of these very cheap planters. I think they're about like 35 simoleans or so, and to kind of juice up the front lawn, we're just going to place it right in front of our house. house, and that will give us an opportunity to be able to actually like plant our birds of paradise and our roses. I also was thinking of maybe getting an end table so that we could put our goldfish on top of it. If unstable was an end table, this would certainly be it. I'm kind of scared for our goldfish's well-being right now, but we're just gonna have to roll the dice. Okay, we can't be too choosy. Speaking of goldfish, we need to give him a name, and I really loved Roxy's suggestion. She says Gilbert. Ugh, that is such a bad joke. Actually, it is an amazing joke. It is such a funny joke that it would be exactly what Obi would probably come up with himself, because he's kind of like quirky. He's full of dad jokes. You know what I'm saying? He always thinks of like these really weird one-off things to say, and he just laughs. He laughs at his own joke. So I think that's perfect. Anyways, I do believe they're just about finished with their little jog. We probably should have Obi come home. He's super hungry. Let's try out our brand new fridge. I'm so excited to like earn some more money. I don't know if there's anything else that we can actually have. I mean, we can have like a few things in here. We can have some adami. We can have chips. There's actually some freebies too as well. So let's grab some like cheese crackers. I know it's not a lot, but it's gonna have to work. And then, oh, I almost forgot to put in the flowers. That would have been a total like oversight on my part, because we need to start earning as much money as we can. And then also I was thinking, gosh, I wish I could like earn some more money so that maybe tomorrow we could have like a table and maybe invite over Liberty for dinner. Obi was wanted to give her like a couple of days to like recover from the food poisoning or whatever it is that she had. He doesn't want to like be, you know, like too persistent to like push her away. But I really do think, honestly, you guys, she just wasn't feeling that well. I love how Moose is just hanging out here with Obi while he's gardening. He is seriously such an amazing dog. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, I just thought about this. we have the lifespan on short. Does that mean he's gonna die soon? He's gonna become an elder. I literally could not live without him. Like seriously, I don't know what I would do. While we're inside, I almost forgot. I did want to hang up some of the pictures that we've taken. So I want to hang up the photo of Obi and Liberty, and I also want to just like hang up one of his selfies too. I really do, and I always say this in all of my LPs, I want to be that person that just has like a lot of photos, and I want to capture the memory so we can look back on them. I actually think I like the darker wood better. So let me just go and switch that out really quick and kind of add, you know, like a little flair to her pictures so they're not just hanging up there. But yeah, I definitely want to take more photos. And we also do need to reach level 2 of the programming skill and play some video games. Even though Obi isn't quite up to it, I think we might actually have to go to the library and have him work on those tasks, because we have work in less than 19 hours. During Obi's lunch, Liberty and him were texting, and she invited him over to her house after work, hence why he's still kind of in his uniform. And when he went to her house, let me tell you, Obi like felt his heart break a little bit. He felt super discouraged because she actually has like a really nice house. Why would a girl like her, who lives in a place like this, want to come live with a random stranger in a trailer in Strangerville? I don't know, but he definitely needs to turn on the charm lickety split, because at this point, like, we are making some very slow progress, and he just needs to throw it out there. We are going to compliment her appearance. We are going to make a flirtatious joke. We're also going to flirt a little bit. Let's just make it evident. You know what, Liberty? I like you. I just can't deny it, Libs. I'm crazy over you. I'm absolutely crazy. And it looks like it worked. They just shared their first kiss. Maybe this is what Liberty was looking for all along. She wanted a guy to like profess his love for her, you know, stand their ground. And I'm actually really excited that she feels the same way about me too. Now it seems like she's kind of opening up a little more. She's being a little like more lighthearted, less guarded. I really don't know, but I really like her a lot. And I think what I want to do is see if maybe we could swoop her away like Prince Charming and get her to move in with us. Because even though I like to take things a little bit, you know, a little bit slower than most, I think we just, yeah, I want her to join my household. Can I say move in? I don't know. I'm like nervous. Maybe we should ask her to be our girlfriend first before we do that, actually. He's so happy. Obi, he's so giddy. Let's go give her another kiss. Where did she go? Did she go to her bedroom? Ooh. Oh no, she just went on the computer. I don't know. Maybe she went to go blog about it or something. She kind of seems like she would be the one to like have like an online blog. I don't know. Maybe. She's also an astronaut too. She's just full of so many like wonders. She is the 8th world wonder. I love her. Oh my god, he's like so into her. And you want to know something? Like seriously, it isn't like Obi to fall in love like this quickly. Like he has a lot of infatuations, but to like actually love her, there must be something in her he sees in him. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see how much more effort it's going to take to ask her to be our girlfriend. That's the end goal here before I ask her to move in. I feel like it's a little more official that way. Not gonna lie, you guys, I thought our man here had a chance, but Liberty wasn't having it. I mean, they definitely built up their relationship for sure, but in terms of her just like moving in with the guy, as much as I would love for that to like fit my narrative, it's not gonna happen. She's not that type of woman, and he had to get out of there because he was starting to think some very dirty things. Like all logic was flying out the window, and we do have work literally in like 10 hours. So I'm gonna have him sleep through the night. We didn't reach the daily task, but if I can get him up early enough, I think we'll be able to hopefully get that done because we are due for a promotion. I don't want to jeopardize it. So I think we have had enough sleep. So I'm gonna wake him up. We do have a dust bunny. I think I'm gonna see if the dust bunny can search for valuables. we're over here pimping out dust bunny, selling caca. Like the struggle is real, but I'm really proud of him. He's definitely turning it around. In my personal opinion, I'm loving the growth. I really am. So I'm gonna have him play a game really quick. He is craving some fun. I don't know if the dust bunny found anything. Wait, hold on. He found a fruit or vegetable, and ooh, he actually managed to refrain from chomping on it. So we actually got ourselves a little huckleberry there. Let me see. We just started playing video games. We have 485 simoleans, so not enough necessarily to like purchase a computer. I'm gonna probably have to wing it a little bit, but my goal for the day is to maybe take Liberty out on an official date. Like I like her and I respect her enough to really go through the motions to make her like want to be with us, even though sometimes it's easier to cut corners. That's just what we're gonna have to do. While Obi was at work, Liberty decided to ask him, hey Obi, I've been thinking of getting a new job. What do you think? As much as I would love to be supportive, I really like the fact that she's an astronaut and I hear it pays very well. And I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna be a little selfish in this case and we're gonna say a job, that's too much work. Don't do it. Really? I guess I should stay in my lane after all. Bug reports. Obi just noticed a section of software that is riddled with bugs. He can buckle down and report all of them by himself or convince his zealous coworkers to do it. I think we're gonna report the bugs ourselves. Hopefully that was the right choice. What a star. Obi is the top of the QA team and his dedication doesn't go unrewarded. His coworker is a bit miffed to have missed all the fun and glory, but he's taking it out on a dog toy that he thinks is a stress ball. Obi just got back home from work and he is literally so tense he can barely contain it. But the good news is he's been promoted to Code Monkey. He will now make an additional $12 per an hour for a grand total of $61 per an hour. He also has received a following bonus of $506 and a computer hard drive. The hard drive is actually worth 180 simoleans, but a part of me kind of wants to keep it. I could see Obi like have his home full of like junk and random odds and ends for some reason. I don't know why. Also, our bills got turned off because we haven't paid them and they're 69 simoleans. Ha ha ha. So he does want to take a little shower to kind of de-stress a little bit. So maybe that's what I'll have him do. Originally yesterday, Obi had intentions to go over to Liberty's house, but for some reason he was just feeling way too stressed and overwhelmed that he didn't want her to see him like that. So he decided to kind of save it for today when he was feeling a little bit better. He has an idea to take her out on a date to the bowling alley since that is something she really likes to do, and there's also like video games and such there. So that's actually what the plan is for after work, which after work is, well, work is literally starting in 52 minutes. So I'm gonna have him go and harvest the birds of paradise real quick. Actually, you know what, just sell everything everything. And that should give us like 1,500 simoleans. If he does decide to move in with Liberty, obviously he wants to have a place that they can call a home. And I love how she's calling him right now. Hopefully it's good. I don't know. We'll have to see. Hey, Obi, it's me, Liberty. Do you want to go on a date? She wants to go on a date to take me clothes shopping. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, what are you trying to say about my personal style? I can't, babe. I actually have to go to work in 29 minutes, but thank you, but no thanks. I'll see you later at the bowling alley. Come on, Obi. You can do it. Give it your best shot. Oh, okay. I actually think that was a gutter ball. I'm not judging, but maybe Liberty. Excuse me, ma'am. What are you doing? Hold on. Is she like flirting with the guy next to us in the other lane? Obviously, Obi isn't a real fan of that. I don't know why she's like blatantly flirting with somebody else in front of me, but we'll just pretend that that didn't happen. That was a little suspicious. Oh, no offense, but that's kind of what you get for being a little snatch basket supreme and dogging on my man Obi. I saw that. You think you're sneaky, but don't worry. I got eyes on the back of my head. Also, he's feeling a little embarrassed today because he got picked on at work. Stop talking to him. Obi had to pull Liberty aside and kind of get down to the bottom of this. And I just don't know if it's because we're not official, that she feels like she can flirt with other people in front of my face. But Obi really does want to make things official with her. He's absolutely freaking crazy over her. Like, I am not joking. He is actually infatuated, the real deal, the whole kit and caboodle. And seeing her kind of pay any type of attention to another guy, like, he was not about that. It was like pissing him off, and maybe she was trying to make him jealous, but that's not right? Like, that's not okay. I just hope, Liberty Lee, that you are not fucking with me, okay? Because didn't end well for the last person, okay? It just didn't end well at all. Okay, maybe I said a little too much, so just disregard what I said previously. He's just really serious about her, and he doesn't want to like have his time wasted, and he typically doesn't chase after females, like, ever. So he asked her, does she want to be official? And she agreed. He wants to solidify the deal, okay? He wants to just make it more than just official. He actually wants her to move in with him. If Obi was like my best friend or a friend of mine, I genuinely would have told him to leave her in the dirt. I don't necessarily think she's that good for him. I think she's playing way too hard to get. But, you know, love is blind. It really is. And ignorance is bliss. So I'm going to let him have this moment. Like, I'm not going to shit on his parade. But if something doesn't end up panning out well in the future, I hate to say it now, but I kind of told you so. Well, she agreed to move in with us. And as much as I would love to be jumping with joy right now, I can't feel but hesitant for some reason. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't understand why Obi has to put on a big, song and dance when it comes to his love for her to also like reciprocate it. It's just weird. I know that like all relationships start off very differently, but the fact that he had to chase her like a mouse, I don't know. But also I can see her love for him too. It's bizarre. Maybe it'll all even out. Maybe it's just the way that she is. Honestly, do not know. But what I do know is that we have a 2,300 simoleans, and I need to kind of make this space a little bit more livable. So I actually think that we need to make our trailer a 4x4, because at the very least we need a double bed. I think also I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this bathroom a little bit smaller, so it's actually gonna probably turn into a hallway, and like we're gonna do the 6x6 lengthwise at some point. But for right now, my goal is just to get Obi and Liberty a double-sized bed. We'll take out all the trash outside. Now that we've got like an actual like street garbage, we're able to, is it street garbage? Residential garbage? I don't know. We're able to kind of clean up a little bit. And we do also need to at some point purchase a vacuum too as well. Now, I didn't take any of Liberty's money. You guys saw that, right? Because again, I don't want Obi to like, or I don't want her to think that we only want her for her cash. Not to mention her job is actually going to pay very well too. So we don't need to necessarily take any money from her right now, her household funds. I kind of want to build this empire together. And like I said, I still just have this like gut feeling that he is way more into her than she is to him. And it breaks my heart because he just wants to be loved so bad, you guys. Like, I feel for him. I truly do. We're going to put the pictures above the bed. We definitely need a little more room here so we can like start creating a little kitchenette. Ta-da! Isn't it beautiful? I know what you're thinking, Jen. You can't actually be serious. And quite serious, I am. It sure as hell beats sleeping on our neighbor's patio by a long shot. And it looks like Liberty is already making herself at home. Now, I'm kind of scared because I want to peer into her simology. I also want to, you know, dig into her relationships a little bit just to see if I can find any trace of why she was so damn hesitant. So let's do that. I'm going to see what it is that, you know, makes her tick. So she is a bookworm. She's clumsy. She's a geek. She's also a quick learner. Her likes and dislikes are she actually dislikes fitness, whereas Obi likes it. She dislikes the color blue, and she likes French country decor. I might have to change that because that's a little strange. Now, for relationships, does she actually have like a additional love interest? She doesn't. She's not even into Travis, which is interesting because I thought maybe that could be why she was a little like, you know, just kind of a little standoffish, but maybe it's something else. Maybe it's not what it looks like. Maybe I was reading into it too much. Maybe she does like Obi. Maybe she's scared like, you know, he is and just shows it differently. I honestly don't know, and I could spend forever trying to figure it out. But for now, we're gonna roll with the punches and just see what happens. But I do need to kind of clean up the garbage. Freaking moose stinks. He literally looks like sewage. We definitely need to get like a full-sized tub in here quite soon because obviously if we don't clean him, he's gonna get sick. Look at him just rolling around in the trash, just doing what little doggies do. And he's having a great time. Look at his ears flapping. I love it. Anyways, you guys, I think this is a really good place to end this episode. So much happened. Holy crap. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you can give me a little insight as to what the hell is going on with Liberty Lee, that would be greatly appreciated. And with that said, don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky. I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen it.